Hello everyone. So in my previous video, obviously I have covered all about the meaning of exception handling. So now practically we will start in this video, okay, using the try and using the except block. And obviously we will check the various cases also. So for example, like a simple one, if I write print and if I write one, print and if I write two, print and suppose if I write 3 now. Now I'm going to write the try block. So try is the reserved keyword in Python. So try and colon. Then suppose if I write the code which I want to try that may raise an error. Okay, only one statement. And then except is also one of the reserved keyword in Python, and except, and here we have to write our exception base class or exception class name. As we know, it is zero division error. See, if you will write correctly zero division error, then only you will get the right output, because you all can see, suppose if I write E small, see it is in a black color. So correct way is Z is compulsory capital, D is compulsory capital, E is compulsory capital. And then if I write print, okay, and one message exception pass, something like this, okay, and then remaining lines again, print double quotation 4 and print double quotation and 5. Okay, so now control S. See, we are not getting any error. That is the first thing. Second thing, it will start from the first line. Obviously no error, so it will print 1, it will print 2, it will print 3, and our 10 divided by 0 statement we have written inside the try block. So when it encounters exception at this point, it will jump to the except block. And if you have written correctly the correct class name, because for different errors we have a different class. If it is divide by 0, then you have to write zero division error as a except class name. So it will jump to this part and it will print exception pass, just a normal message. But as you all can see that it is printing 4 also and 5 also, even exception is there. Why? Because we have handled this exception using the except block. One more time, if you want, you can check the output. See, we are getting, okay, this is the our main screen, you can say. So likewise, I have many cases. We can start with the case number 1. Okay, suppose if it is print 1 2 3 and instead of 10 divided by 0, if it is 10 divided by 2, okay, and other thing will remain as it is. Suppose for example, and we know 10 divided by 2 is 5, we will not get any error and it is not even exception also. So what will be the output of this? Control S F5. See, we are getting 1 2 3 for sure, and for 10 divided by 2 we are getting 5.0, and also we are getting 4 and 5. That means we are not getting this line. Why? Because if there is no exception, obviously it will not jump to except block. It will skip this block and it will execute the remaining lines. But suppose, for example, if I have something like this, print 10 divided by 0, divided by 0. Initially, at the first line only, and there is no try block right now at that point. Try block is here. Okay, so Control S and F5. See, initially only we are getting the error. Why? Because obviously print 10 divided by 0, we have not kept that line in try section. That's why it is not executing the remaining lines. So that is also one of the case. Okay. Then after that, as I said, for 10 divided by 0, for example, if it is something like this, here print 10 divided by 0 and then print, and suppose if I write one message hello, something like this, hello, and suppose if I execute this program now, so obviously it will print 1, it will print 2, it will print 3, it will come to try section, it will check for 10 divided by 0. When it will encounter 10 divided by 0, at that point it will directly jump to the except block and it will print exception pass. That means it will not print hello because exception has occurred at this line. So it will print exception pass and then it will continue with 4 and continue with what? 5. So let us check the output of this also. See, you all can see it is not printing hello. So that is also one of the case. And for example, suppose if I write instead of 0 division error, if I write some other name, that is type error maybe, okay, and remaining thing as it is only. But we know that exception is of divide by 0 type. Let us check the output of this. See, exception is of division by 0. So you have to write the same class name only. So that is also one of the case. Okay. Then after that, for example, if I say, suppose initially only I have a try section and inside that try section, 1 minute. Inside the try section, initially only that first line 10 divided by 0 and we know it is error. We know. So what is going to happen over here is when it will start from try block and initially only exception is there. At this point only it will jump to except block. It means it will skip which lines? Hello, 1, 2 and 3. So what output we will get? Only this one, then 4 and then what? 5. Only 3 statements we will get as what? Output. Okay. Oh, 1 minute, just 1 minute, because it is not type error. It is 0 division and error. Okay. Now Control S and then see, we are getting only 3 lines of a code, that is exception pass and directly 4 and directly what? 5. Now the question is, suppose if I write, suppose there is a try section and 10 divided by 0, okay, fine, no issue. There is a except block and again 0 division error to handle 10 divided by 0 error. But inside this, if I have a print statement with 10 divided by 0 only in except block, not in try section, but in which section? Except block. So now what we are getting? Obviously we will get the error. We will not get the output, and you all can see it is showing that it is not handling that error. So during the handling of the above exception, another exception occurred, because in our except block it was like 10 divided by 0. So that was also one of the case. And now the last case, you can see that suppose if I write try and if I write print 10 divided by 0 and except, and I am writing over here that print and I am writing exception pass, something like this, exception pass. Okay, but I am writing the next line not as a part of except statement. Okay, it is outside of try and except. Again, one more time, 10 divided by 0. So, and I'm removing this line also. If you want, we can easily remove this line also. So now you all can see it will start from try. It will check for 10 divided by 0. It will jump to except block. It will print exception pass. But after that, you all can see there is one more line again, which is outside of try and except, which is 10 divided by 0. So obviously we will get the error for this again. Let us check the output of this. We will get only one answer as a print exception pass, and then we will get the error. See, exception pass is coming. But after that, because of 10 divided by 0, we are getting the 0 division error. So these are some of the cases you can say. Okay, in my next video, we will again continue with the try and multiple except block, not only one except. Okay, so that we will continue in my next video. Thank you everyone.